We're about halfway through the fantasy football season. Here's been the biggest bust in fantasy from this year. I will not count injuries as part of being a bust, as that's not in anyone's control. Chase Brown has been a huge letdown. He's RB30 in full PPR and was highly hyped, including by me coming into the year. As a second round ADP, many people drafted him to be their running back one for their team. Joe Burrow getting hurt certainly didn't help. He had his best game of the year with Flacco, so we'll see if he can bounce back. But as of right now, no doubt, Chase Brown fantasy owners have been disappointed. A.J. Brown has been another letdown, as he's been highly boomer bust every week. Most of that has to do with the offense being clunky. AJ was a second round ADP and is wide receiver 25 in full PPR. However, like Chase Brown, he's coming off a good game, so maybe that's the right step in the direction for consistency again. But as of today, he's still been a bust for fantasy purposes. Probably the biggest bust so far has been Brian Thomas Jr. Thomas had a low first to high second round ADP after a top 10 finish as a rookie in 2024. However, as of today, he's the wide receiver 32 in full PPR. He's dropping balls and not playing even close to the consistency as he was last year. And statistically, the Jaguars are better offensively and defense than last year, so his downfall from last year is unfortunate. Jerry Jeudy is one of the bigger disappointments so far as well. Last year, everyone thought Jeudy had his breakout year and definitely did in fantasy, finishing as the wide receiver 12 in all of fantasy in full PPR. This year, he was drafted at around wide receiver 30, and right now, he's wide receiver 58. So due to the inconsistency at quarterback, Jeudy has taken a step back in fantasy. And lastly is TreVeyon Henderson. Henderson was a highly touted back coming out of the draft as someone who could be a very good fantasy running back. An explosive runner and a great pass catcher, gave a fantasy manager all the ideal traits they want in a running back. He also had a monster preseason, which increased the hype for Henderson. In full PPR, his ADP was running back 19, and as of today, he is running back 41. And his numbers are getting worse every week, with him only putting up half a point last week.